Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Line Story Football Tips. We're on the eve of our next big day, and we have two tips for you for Tuesday, the 25th of September, which is tomorrow. So, after a hugely successful day on Saturday, in which we recorded plus 19.47 units. We go again tomorrow, and we're in our strongest area, non-league football. So we're very excited about tomorrow. So our first tip is AFC Telford, who are playing Newport County. Telford are at home in 13th place on 14 points, and Newport County are top of the table on 22 points. For those of you who have been following us, you will have seen by now that we are supporting Newport County on a big level. We've tipped them to win the league at odds of 20 to 1. And we backed them on Saturday to beat Southport, and they duly rewarded us with the win. And we're with them all the way again tomorrow. They are at odds of 2.60, which in English terms is 8 to 5. Away from home, we think that represents excellent value. Now, AFC Telford, we did have a scout there this weekend, so we'd like to say thank you to Richard Naylor, who was at the game. And the feedback that we got from that game was that AFC Telford played 52 minutes with 10 men after having the players sent off. Now, they were very tired coming off the field, in particular their star man, Kieran Saint, the forward, looked absolutely shattered. And of course, at this level of football, a lot of these players are part-time. They only train 2-3 times a week. Okay, they are fit players, admittedly, but they're not training every single day. So fitness is going to come into play in non-league football. It is a big factor. And the fact that Telford played more than a half with 10 men, they would have had to put a lot of yards in there, is definitely going to show tomorrow. And with Newport County brimming with confidence, top of the league, they're going to want to win every single game, that they can't even afford to draw. That's how tight it is. If you want to win this league, automatic promotion only for the top side. You have to go out and win all your matches. So we think that Newport are a good thing against Telford tomorrow. So back them at odds of 2.60, 8 to 5 to take the win. And of course, they've got the league's top goal scorer, Aaron O'Connor, with a spectacular 8 goals in 10 games. They've got quality all over the pitch, Newport. Danny Crowe, Ismail Yakubu, excellent players. And of course, the major coup of the season for us is the signing of former Chelsea goalkeeper Lenny Pidgley. How Newport got him, I don't know. He's definitely a league goalkeeper, and he's been playing all the games in goal. So yeah, Newport look excellent tomorrow. Take them all the way. Second game is Ebbsfleet United versus Woking, again in the Blue Square Premier. Ebbsfleet are 22nd on 8 points, and Woking are 12th with 15 points. Now, Ebbsfleet have lost 3 out of their last 4 games. Confidence is at a low, and they have the worst defensive record in the league, conceded 24 goals in 10 games. So that's averaging almost 2.5 goals per game. So that's not good, and we're quite happy to take them on. Woking won their last 3 games. They're flying at the moment. After a pretty poor start to the season, Woking now are looking like the real deal. With Bradley Bob up front, 6 goals in 10 games. He's going to be a huge threat. And the fact that Woking are the third top goal scorers in the league makes this bet even more appealing. They've got goals in them. We know that Ebbsfleet are going to concede 1, 2, maybe 3. The stats tell us that. And Woking can score goals, so we're in there with a chance, definitely. And Woking are priced at 2.80. So the exciting fact about our tips for tomorrow is we have 2 tips. One price at 2.60, one price at 2.80. So we only need 1 tip to make profit. Of course, we want both our tips to win, as we always do. But we always look past the obvious. We know that you cannot win every single tip. That's why we advise you to back every tip as a single. There's no point in getting greedy. There's no point in thinking all our tips are going to win, so stop doubling them up, trebling them up. There's no point in doing that because you will not make profit. The stats show you that if you bet on every single one of our tips as a single, you will make profit. We are plus 11.47 units in profit for this month, and in total plus 47.38. Those are the stats. They're plus figures. So please trust us when we tell you to bet on these tips singly. And if just one of our tips win tomorrow, then you're guaranteed to make profit. That's brilliant. That's why we offer you the very best tips, and we give you value for money also. We don't beat around the bush here. We don't give you odds on tips. We take on the real value, and that will show over the season. So that's what we've got lined up for tomorrow. Now, we would like to ask for your help. Of course, many of you will have seen the Facebook event. We had 110 people attending on Saturday. We have 128 so far for tomorrow, and we want to try and get that to 200 plus. We want to bash the bookies, and we want as many of you involved in this as possible, because we believe in energy, and the more of us that are in this together, the more positive energy we've got. So if you go on to the Facebook event, which is titled Super Tuesday for tomorrow, on the top right hand corner you'll see a button that says invite friends. Please click on that and invite any of your friends who would be interested in our tips and to make money. Anyone who's interested in football betting, please invite them. More the merrier, and if we can get over 200 people attending to this event, we will be delighted here at Lion Story HQ. And just to remind you, we do have live scores tomorrow, and you can find them on our website, which is www.lionstoryfootballtipster.moonfruit.com, and just click on the live scores centre. And you will get live scores for all our tips, and there's also a feature for you to comment to get involved, so it's interactive. We want you to be part of this experience just as much as we're part of it, and again I'd like to say special thanks to our team who worked tirelessly hard over the weekend and have helped provide us with 2 tips tomorrow. So we're going to leave you with highlights of Nuneaton Town against Ebbsfleet United, which is going to highlight the fact that Ebbsfleet have got a terrible defence. They conceded 4 goals in this game against Nuneaton. So take a look at the highlights and you'll see a little bit about Ebbsfleet. But most importantly, get involved by joining us on our live score centre tomorrow, and we look forward to seeing you at 7:45 tomorrow as we rack up some more profits. Signing out, Lion Story HQ. Thank you and goodbye.